If you guys want to hear more from me, make sure to go check out JB Radio's website and JB Radio on YouTube. I have a hockey podcast that comes out there every Tuesday, so if you guys want to check that out, links are down in the description. Make sure to go check it out, leave some good feedback, and enjoy today's video. This is a video I really didn't want to make after seeing the news because I kind of just didn't believe it, but I've just been thinking that this actually is a possibility. It could happen. Henrik Zetterberg could be forced to retire from the NHL this offseason because of his back, and ultimately he wants to come back. He expects to play next season. Ken Holland, Detroit Red Wings general manager, also expects him to be back, but ultimately it is Henrik Zetterberg's back that is going to decide if he returns for another NHL season. He was drafted in the 7th round, 210th overall in the 1999 draft. An unbelievable steal, one of the best draft steals in NHL history in my opinion. He's played 1,082 career games and has 337 goals and 623 assists for 960 total points. So just unbelievable there. And that's another thing I'll be very upset if he does have to retire without playing next season, because if he does play in all 82 games next year like he did the previous 3 seasons, he most likely will get more than 40 points and get his 1,000th career NHL point. And I really do want to see that happen. He's a clutch playoff performer as well. 137 games played, 57 goals, and 63 assists for 120 total points. In my opinion, one of the best, if not the best leaders that the NHL has ever seen. Just a class act. You never see him complaining to the referees. You never see him bashing anybody in the media. He always takes full responsibility for the struggles of the Red Wings, especially over the past couple of seasons. And in my opinion, just one of the best players, or best all-around guys that the NHL has ever seen. He's been my idol, so I'm going to be very upset if he does have to retire. I'm still hoping he can come back for a couple more seasons, but ultimately it is his back, and he has lingering back problems, and that's ultimately going to decide if he does return for another NHL season with the Detroit Red Wings. Over the course of Zetterberg's career, he has racked up a decent amount of awards. He was on the All-Rookie team. He's a 2-time All-Star. In my opinion, he should be a many more time All-Star than just 2 times in 2007 and 2008. I think he deserved to be an All-Star a lot more seasons than just 2, but that's just my opinion. He was the winner of the Conn Smythe Trophy in 2008 and obviously the Stanley Cup champion in 2008 when he won the Conn Smythe Trophy, and he was awarded the King Clancy Memorial Trophy in 2015. Like I said, just one of the most class acts in sports, just an amazing all-around guy, and he still is a very talented hockey player as well, and I think he has a lot, or not a lot more, but 2 or 3 more productive seasons left in him, so that's why I'll be very upset if he does have to retire kind of prematurely due to his back issues this offseason. I'm hoping that he does come back, obviously. Do I think he will? I definitely think he's going to. I just feel like, I don't know, I just won't believe if he does have to retire. I'll be so upset. But I do think Zetterberg will return for another NHL season. But if he does have a bad back, that is dangerous, and your back is a very important part of your body, especially in hockey. You're not going to be able to skate if you do have a terrible back and not being going to be able to take hits and stuff like that. So it is a very important thing, and he has to take it seriously because long-term health and the rest of your life is more important than just coming back for a couple more seasons. But it will be a detrimental loss to the Detroit Red Wings if Zetterberg does have to retire this offseason. Zetterberg is getting up there in age, but he still is a productive player. You look at his previous 3 seasons, he hasn't missed a game in the last 3 years. That's very impressive for a guy of his age. The 2015-16 season, 82 games played, 50 points. The 2016-17 season, which saw the Detroit Red Wings miss the playoffs for the first time in over 20 years, he had 68 points. And this previous year, 82 games played, once again, 11 goals and 45 assists for 56 points. And I think Zetterberg is still an important part to the future of this team, because when you think about guys like Michael Rasmussen and Philip Zadina coming up, he's going to be a mentor to them, just like how he has been to Dylan Larkin. And in my opinion, Dylan Larkin wouldn't be the player he is right now without Zetterberg. I just think Zetterberg is such a good guy for the young players to learn from, and that is a big reason why I think it would be a huge loss and a bit of a damage to the rebuild of the Red Wings if he does have to retire. And like I said, I think he's still good for over 50 points for the next 2 seasons if he does stay healthy. He is getting slower, but he's just so smart with the puck. He makes the right decisions. He uses his body well. one of the best playmakers in the NHL. He has an unbelievable backhander, still is a good facilitator on the power play, so I think he still has a lot more to give for the Detroit Red Wings in the next couple of seasons. I don't think he's ready to retire. I don't think the Detroit Red Wings are ready to really let go of Henrik Zetterberg, but like I said, it is going to be his health that determines if he does return to the Red Wings. And like I said, this is my idol. This is a guy I've looked up to for my entire life, my favorite player. So you definitely will be getting a very long and emotional tribute video to Henrik Zetterberg when the time comes that he has to hang up the skates. So that is going to wrap up the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section if you think Henrik Zetterberg deserves to be a Hall of Famer. I definitely think he does. I can't see why anyone would think otherwise, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts and what you think of Henrik Zetterberg and what you think he can bring to the Red Wings in the next couple of seasons. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like on it for Henrik Zetterberg and subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.